All right, what we're going to be reviewing today is how to solve multi-step equations. All right? If you remember, this is a four-step process. The first process is that you distribute, which means that you multiply the number outside by everything inside the parentheses. Okay. Multiply the outside number by everything inside the parentheses. That's what it means to distribute. If you don't have any parentheses in the problem, then you don't have to distribute. Second step is to combine like terms. When we combine like terms, we need to remember that like terms are on the same side and they are on have the same variable. Same variable means they both have an x, or they both have a y, or they could both also not have a variable. So they have the same variable or no variable. Step 3 is to move variables to one side by adding or subtracting the smallest numbered variable. And step 4 is to solve the remaining two-step equation. So here we go. First example. We draw our line down the center. We start with step 1. It says that we need to distribute. Now, in order to distribute, we need parentheses. So for this first problem, we do not need to distribute anything. There is no parentheses. Also, step 2 says to combine like terms. However, if we look at the left side of the equation, we have negative 10 and negative 3x. Those are not like terms. On the right-hand side of the equation, we have 6x minus 8x. These two terms can be combined because they both have an x and they are both on the left-hand side of the equation. Now, when we put them together, we have 6x minus 8x leaves us with negative 2x. Bring down everything on the left-hand side. This is what we have right now. Negative 10 minus 3x equals negative 2x. Now, it says move the variables to one side by adding or subtracting the smallest numbered variable. And we look at our variables. We have a negative 3x and we have a negative 2x. The smallest number that we have here is negative 3. Now, we need to decide whether we're going to add it or subtract it to the other side, and we do the opposite. Right now, it's a negative 3x, so we're going to add 3x to do the opposite and cancel the 3x's out. That leaves us with only a negative 10 on the left-hand side of the equation. And if we add negative 2x plus 3x, that just leaves us with x. X would be the answer to this question. X equals negative 10 is the answer to this question. Now, this next one, we're going to have to do all four steps. Distribute, combine, move the variables, solve. So, first step, distribute. Distribute the negative 8 into the parentheses. It says multiply the number on the outside by everything inside. So, negative 8 times 3 is negative 24. Negative 8 times negative 4v is a positive 32v. Bring down the 8v. We do not multiply that because it is not in the parentheses. 9v plus 38 on the other side. So we have done step 1. We have distributed everything that we can. Step 2, combine any like terms. Now, when I look at the left-hand side, I do see that these two terms here have a v, and they are both on the left. So we can put those together. This together, 32v and 8v, gives you 40v. We bring down the negative 24. On this side, 9v plus 38, that cannot be combined because we have a v and a non-v, so we just bring it down. Now, step 3, add or subtract the smallest numbered variable. We have a 40v and a 9v. The smallest one is 9v. We subtract 9v, and we get negative 24 plus 31v equals 38 because 9v minus 9v cancels. Next, we just have a two-step equation. We need to move the negative 24 to the other side by adding 24. And so we have 31v equals 62. We divide by 31, and you get v equals 2. The answer to the second equation is v equals 2. Last one, just for extra practice here. We are going to distribute first. Now this one's a little bit different because what we are distributing here, we have just a negative sign. That is a negative 1. You can assume that there's a negative 1, and the number 1 there is assumed, so we are multiplying everything by negative 1. So negative 1 times 3v would be negative 3v. Negative 1 times negative 8 would be positive 8. Bring down the other side. Now, can we combine anything? We have a v and a non-v. We cannot combine that. We have a non-v and a v. We cannot combine those. So we skip step 2 here, move to step 3, adding or subtracting the smallest one, smallest variable. We have a negative 3v and a 9v. The smallest would be the negative 3. We add to do the opposite. So it leaves us with 8 equals negative 28 plus 12v. So let's cancel. Now it's a two-step equation. I need to get rid of the negative 28 by adding 28. That leaves us with 36 on this side. Those cancel. 12v here. Divide by 12. And your answer is 3. 3 equals v. That's multi-step equations. Hope you enjoyed.